Disclaimer. The tarot readings provided on this channel are for entertainment purposes only. All content shared is based on intuitive interpretation and personal opinion. Nothing discussed in these videos should be taken as factual information, nor should it be used to make assumptions about anyone's personal life, character, or circumstances. I do not condone bullying, harassment, or defamation of any individual mentioned in my content. These readings are not intended to spread hate, incite drama, or encourage harmful behavior towards others. Please remember to approach all topics with an open mind, kindness, and respect. Viewers are encouraged to form their own opinions and not take any information presented as absolute truth. This channel is a space for insight, conversation, and entertainment, not judgment or harm. Thank you for watching and supporting the journey.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Afro Intuitive, and today we're going to be doing a reading. I'm going to be doing a reading over Tyler Perry and the situation going on with the lawsuit. For everyone who is interested in getting a reading, afroeclectica.etsy.com to book readings, to buy my candles, and to get my custom tarot decks. Briefly, I pulled Tyler Perry's birth chart, and it was interesting. He was born in New Orleans, Louisiana, September 13th, 1969 at 9 a.m. He has quite a few Libra placements. His first house, he has a Libra rising, Libra moon, Libra Mercury, and Libra Jupiter, and Libra Uranus. In his second house, he has a Scorpio part of fortune and a Scorpio Neptune. In his third house, he has the Sagittarius Mars. His fourth house, he has a Capricorn IC. His fifth house is in Aquarius, it's empty. In his sixth house, he has a Pisces North Node. His seventh house, he has an Aries Chiron and an Aries Descendant. In his eighth house, he has a Taurus Saturn. In his ninth house, he has a Gemini Vertex. His 10th house, he has a Cancer Lilith. His 11th house, he has a Leo Venus. In his 12th house, he has a Virgo Sun, Virgo Pluto, and Virgo South Node. Now, briefly, I'm going to give my synopsis of what each of those placements, how they can, go. For his sun, Pluto and South Node in the 12th house in Virgo. The 12th house is the house of like the unconscious secrets and spiritual karma. It can mean that. And with his sun in the 12th house, he's likely to hide his true identity, his ego and purpose, and trying to operate behind the scenes rather as being upfront about his true self. He might be prone to secret agendas or leading a double life. This can manifest as being extremely private or even self-sabotaging, like being just afraid of coming out and being themselves out in the open. With his Pluto in the 12th house, hidden power, control issues, being psychologically manipulative, may engage in taboo activities or be drawn to just things that aren't in the norm. With his South Node in the 12th house, this could bring up past life baggage of isolation, being secretive, betraying people. It suggests that he's comfortable with staying hidden and avoiding accountability. He may rely on manipulation and escapism instead of confronting his issues. With his Libra rising, with his moon, Mercury, Jupiter and Uranus all in Libra. In the first house, his Libra rising, first of all. He is prone to charming others with being seen as polite, diplomatic. With his moon in the first house, his emotions are on display, but may shift rapidly, can manipulate others with mood or empathy. With his Mercury in the first house, a smooth, articulate communicator, which makes sense with him being an actor. Good at persuasion. With his Jupiter and Uranus in the first house, this amplifies his charisma, unpredictability, and the tendency to challenge norms or shock people. May exaggerate or lie if it suits their freedoms or beliefs. Second house, with his Scorpio part of fortune and Scorpio Neptune. With his Neptune, I'm going to do that first. Financial deception, unclear values, and spiritual materialism. Um, he could use his charm or illusion to get what he wants, which is what Derek has said, that allegedly he would use his money in order to, or threatening using his wealth or status to manipulate people. With his seventh house, Chiron in Aries, he may have wounds related to relationships, may feel unworthy of partnership, or this could have created an imbalance with his relationships or partnerships, or he can attract toxic or codependent partners. With his Aries descendant in his seventh house, he may attract aggressive, assertive, or dominant partners, or manipulate partners, or manipulate whoever he's trying to date in the background. With his eighth house, he has his Saturn in Taurus. He has a fear of vulnerability and intimacy, may control or restrict emotions / sexuality. Could use power dynamics in hidden ways, trauma around trust or abandonment. With his 10th house and Lilith in Cancer, he may have projection around emotional norms in public life, uh, rebellion against mothering roles, or use emotional projection for status. Can manipulate family or the public image to protect inner power, a fear of being seen as too soft, so may hide behind the curated emotional mask. With his 11th house, Leo Venus, romantic charm and social settings, loves attention, loves being adored, and drama or controversy in friendships or the community, just, loving attention. Can be flirtatious and emotionally performative. With his North Node in Pisces in the sixth house, his current life path is towards surrender, spirituality, healing, and service, but they could be resisting this. In my opinion, this shows a person who hides their true motives and identity, is highly strategic and emotionally aware, using charm or wit to manipulate perception, is drawn to power, taboo, and secrets, may avoid emotional vulnerability by controlling others, can swing between deep empathy and cold calculation, depending on what benefits them. If unevolved, this person may lie, scheme, or gaslight to protect themselves. That's with the birth chart. Okay. Remember, this is all alleged. But we're going to get into this reading, confirmation, did Tyler Perry say Derek? I'm gonna be honest, I'm not saying that. I'm not seeing I'm not seeing that. Initially he allegedly allegedly was okay with it, but later on withdrew um, his consent. Yeah, because he was that upset with how things ended. Upset with how it ended. What was Derek upset about? Mm. Because he wanted like the family dynamic with Tyler. He wanted to be in a relationship. He wanted um he wanted to be shown off. The chariot is very is like in your face, like yeah. He felt like he was hidden. Yeah. He couldn't get over it. Couldn't get over it. Yeah, he wanted to be hidden. He wanted their relationship to be out in the open, and he was upset that that wasn't the case. Yeah, he was trying to convince, like, he wanted to be shown in the open. He wanted everybody to know about the relationship, and he was tired of sitting in the sidelines waiting. Tired of sitting in the sidelines waiting for it. And so when the relationship soured, that's when he realized, like, just feeling lied to, feeling played, feeling like, that's when he realized, like, you took advantage of me. Yeah. That's when he realized, like, okay, you took advantage of me. You weren't being truthful. Yeah, you never had any plans of truly holding up your end of the bargain and doing what you said you were gonna do. Is that true? Did Tyler have any intentions on being in a public relationship with Derek? No, he never had any plans on being out in the open with him. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah, he never did. My thing is, if you knew that he wasn't fully out of the closet, then why try to force him? Is it true that Tyler lied and told Derek that he was going to go public with a relationship? Yeah, I feel like he said it in the moment. Yeah, he said it in the moment. Just being, in love, feeling confident. Yeah, being just being overly confident. Or and I feel like in the moment he agreed, like, yeah, I love you, whatever. I'm gonna love you out in the open. But then when he got to himself, he realized, like, I'm not too sure about that. Like, I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with doing that. And that's when the tower again, that's when it fell apart. Because Derek slowly, he quickly, I don't know if he was quick, but he realized, like, they weren't gonna have the family dynamic that Tyler, yeah, they weren't gonna, that Tyler wasn't gonna do, he wasn't gonna come out in the open about their dealings with each other. How will this case end? Um, will Derek win? It could be up in there. Yes, either or. I can't say for sure. Either or. Tyler, what I would say, if you ever see this, now's the time, because um you're old enough to where you can be a man and come out and be like, yes, I am. I, made. Well, hold on. Is Tyler? Yeah. Tyler, now's the time to come out and just, with your lawyer, be like, hey, yes, me and this individual had a relationship. Yes, I like men, but me and this individual had a consensual relationship. Um, Due to the relationship ending and not going in their favor. Now is the time that they have came up with all of this. And what is Tyler's fear with coming out as a homosexual? That his secrets will be exposed, or his business will be exposed. Yeah, that it'll cause controversy. That he'll this will dim his light with all the hard work that he's done. And he doesn't want that to cloud what he has done this for all of his success. He doesn't want this to be the forefront of it. Yeah, he doesn't want this to be the topic of who he is. He doesn't want this to always be yeah. He doesn't want this to be the topic of every discussion when it comes to him. He wants to be known for different things. He wants to be known as the who he is, the wonderful producer, the actor, the business mogul, the billionaire. He doesn't want to be known for his sex. He doesn't want his sexuality to just be the only thing that people talk about when they mention Tyler Perry. And he knows that this case is going to do just that. But Tyler, what I would say is, you're grown. You're grown. And you don't owe anybody anything. And with his chart, he's prone to just being secretive. He's prone to just be like, he doesn't want to admit anything. He'd rather just keep all his secrets in the chamber. But when you don't be upfront, when you don't be 100, when you don't uh, lay everything on the table, you give people the opportunity to speak for you. If you just would have came out originally and said, yes, I like men, yes, uh, I like women and men, or whatever. Yes, this is what I do, but I'm a grown ass man and I don't owe anybody any explanation. Whoever doesn't follow me after, whoever doesn't, whatever supporters don't follow me after, that's fine. But I'm a grown ass man. I can do what the fuck I want to do in my bedroom. But when you didn't come out and say that, you gave him the free for all to speak for you when it comes to your private escapades, which is what you do sexually with the same sex. Like, would Tyler lose any support if he comes out, if he was to come out about his sexuality? No. If anything, you would gain more support for finally coming out and saying who you truly are. Yeah, enough hiding. Once you stop hiding, you'll be free, because what else can they talk about? What else can they talk about? Well, yeah, that's what I have about this specific situation. I have a few questions about Christian Keys, that situation. But yeah, Derek, as far as the outcome of the case, is up in the air, because it's up to the justice system and the jurors about how they view the evidence, whatever is in the case. It's about how they feel. Have y'all, sidebar, I am so loving the Panera Sip Club. With Christian Keys talking about um, Tyler Perry in regards to the person who said him. Yes. Yep. Christian had finally just had enough of feeling ashamed and trapped and scared and just embarrassed about what happened to him, because as with men, uh, the sex of men is not seen as serious or as like something that could actually happen to a man. That's how society, the justice system sometimes feels, because they're like, how can a big strong man be what? But contrary to that ignorant ass belief, men can be, and he was one. Did Tyler pay him off? Did Tyler pay Christian off? Is that why he didn't? Yep. Nip that in the bud quick. Mm-hmm. Nipped it in the bud. Yeah, but is this the first time? Was Christian the first person that Tyler got with? Nope. He's just the first one that came out about it. And Derek took advantage of it because did Derek know that Christian had been to buy Tyler? Yeah. He's not focused on that though. He's focused on getting his payout. He's like, yeah, fuck that. I'm focused on me. Allegedly. This is all alleged. This is all alleged. Okay? All alleged. All alleged, child. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I'm hearing trapped in the closet. Tyler, you gonna how is Tyler feeling right now that his secrets have been exposed to the world? How is he feeling his mental? How is he feeling mentally right now? He feels like all of this will go in his favor. He's not. Yeah, he feels like he'll win. Like this, it won't. Yeah, he's focused on keeping all of this at bay. Yeah, he's focused on getting this case, getting all of this shit over as quick as he fucking can. Yeah, he's not. Is he worried? He's worried about how this will affect his money, how this will affect his reputation, how this will affect his business. That's what he's focused on, how it would affect that. Um, this is what I have. Allegedly, this is what I have. Let me ask this: will more victims um come out after this case? Will more victims come out? Yes. Yeah, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of the yeah. Yeah, this is just the beginning. All right, guys, this is what I have. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. The justice at the bottom. I am the truth, for real. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. My socials will be linked down below. Again, afrocollected8.etsy.com for readings. I'll see y'all on the flip side.